Hi everybody, welcome back to Shell Star Stitches. Hope you're all okay. Thank you for coming back and watching again. So this video today is going to show you my current projects. It's just an update video for you. I did upload a video yesterday of a yarny haul, so if you enjoy watching goodies arrive and me looking and unboxing that, well, not unboxing, but me going through what I've purchased and what's arrived, check that out. That went up yesterday. So, progress update. This is to show you my Marauders map. So we had some incidents in the week with it. I'll just go through those quickly before I show you. So I did 8 rows of the blanket, then decided that I didn't like the S on the end of prongs. I followed the pattern, I didn't go wrong, but it's quite thick in the pattern compared to the other letters. So I then frogged the 8 rows that I just done plus the 3 I'd done the night before. So I frogged 11 rows. Then I got to about 6 rows from the end, and I ran out of cream. But it didn't quite sort of specifically say in the pattern how much, because it was for any size yarn. So I kind of guesstimated when I ordered it, but I thought I'd be okay. I've got burgundy left over, but yes, I'd run out of cream. So I'd ordered from a warehouse because I ordered Stylecraft aran, and I didn't really want to wait like another few days for deliveries to arrive. Luckily, there is a shop in town from me, which is about a 5-minute car journey, that stock Stylecraft. So I called them yesterday morning to see if they could help a girl out, and they had luckily about 4 or 5 balls of cream aran weight Stylecraft special. So thank goodness. It's not the same dye lot, but I think I'm all right. I don't think you would be able to tell. So I was able to finish. So yeah, it is done. I am super chuffed that I've got all the way through it and done it. I think it probably does need blocking. I've never blocked anything before. I don't really have the room to be able to block it and leave it lying out for like 4 or 5 days. I don't have a spare bed to put it on or anything like that. So I'm hopeful maybe when I come around to maybe making the back, I can then sort of, once I've joined the front to the back and it stretches itself out, it might be a bit more even Stevenson, as we say in this house. So yeah, it is finished. 225 rows, 180 stitches long, 14,500 stitches. So I'd worked out, I started it on the 5th of November. Only managed 2 days of it before I got a chest infection and COVID. And then picked it back up again on New Year's Day. And yesterday was what, the 28th of January I finished. So definitely a labour of love. And I sent it to someone, they immediately said, genuine question, how much for you to make another? I've enjoyed it, but oh God, I couldn't do another one of these straight away, honestly. Right, I'm not going to fit this all in one video, so I will pop a photo at the end of the video so that you can hopefully see it. There are pictures on my Instagram for you to have a little proper nosy at. But yeah, here we go. See, I can't fit it all in. Mrs. Moody. So this was the S. This was the S that caused me to frog 11 rows. My husband rolled his eyes at me. He was like, really? Oh look, I've just noticed an end I need to tie together. One moment. One moment, caller. So yeah, I'll try and, if I can try and roll it at the top so you can then see the rest of it. Or I'm going to try and stand up on my sofa. Here we go. Oh, as we go up and up. Oh, hopefully you could see that. I couldn't see you. I couldn't see you, so hopefully you can see all that. But yeah, that is all done. Yay! So it's probably when if I stand up, that you can see me. from my feet it sort of goes up to here on me, so it's not quite like long tall blanket, but actually sitting under it now, it's quite a nice width and a nice snuggly. Yeah, super pleased, super chuffed with that. All the lettering looks like lettering, thank goodness. Here you are, so you can see. And then the lettering in the middle, because that's what I was most worried about, obviously. And everything's sort of meeting up. We have made mistakes. We have hopefully been able to bodge them, is not the right word. Work around them, fix them, detract from them, however you want to say it. But it was not, there was no way I was ever going to do this perfectly and not make one single mistake in here. So super, super pleased with that. So I hope you've all enjoyed sort of watching me make it. I did take some photos, not every single day, but sort of some progress photos. So I'll try and collage those at the end as well, so you can see that, just to see it working up. I don't think you can tell there's a different colour, different shade of cream at the top. It's not even a different shade, I mean a different dye lot. I'm pretty sure it's a bit, in hand dye companies obviously it's difficult to replicate because it's hand dye. I imagine a lot of these mass produced ones from places like Stylecraft are a bit more consistent in their colours. I'm holding it in the light of the window and I can't see any different. So Friday night I couldn't finish this, so I decided to start making my Enid Snood from Wednesday, the Netflix show, because the yarn arrived. I showed you that last week. That was my Lovecraft's order. Started that Friday and finished that last night. So this is all made. I haven't sewn in my ends or weaved in my ends. This is my Snood. So it is just trebles in the pattern. I've just free flowed. You know what I mean. I've just made my own pattern up as I went along. It looked like trebles to me. I've used again aran weight yarn, but this is a mixture of Deramores and paint box yarn. Aran weight with a 6mm hook, and all I've done is just alternated and picked how I wanted to change the stripes and done different thicknesses. And I've done it so it's doubled, so if I show you, you can see my ends in there. So I've done it so that you put it around your neck and then twist and over the head. There we go, Snoody. It might be a bit longer than I needed it to be, but I don't like things too tight to my neck, so I'd rather have it too big than too tight. So it's to be wrapped around twice. That's the purpose, to keep your neck warm. And what I've been doing is, don't know if you can see, tuck that over to keep your neck warm. So there is your Enid Snood. You could probably just do it like one circular round, so half of this. Just have it that you pull it over your head. It'll probably need to be a bit sort of thicker because this is like the two different pieces at the back, so it's keeping your neck warm in terms of the thickness. Well, I suppose it is quite thick if you stretch it out. But yeah, you probably could do it a bit smaller than this if you wanted to. I'm going to make the black one next Wednesday's one. Obviously same stitch pattern, but you won't notice because it's all going to be in black yarn. Don't know if I'll make it a bit smaller or not. I might do. I might make it a tad smaller because when I undo this on my neck, you can't, it's off camera, you see it's quite long. So it possibly doesn't need to be quite so long. And I forget that yarn is stretchy too. I mean, I'll pull that off. It's got quite a bit of stretch in it. So it probably didn't need to be quite so long. But there you go. We free flowed, free formed it. And that is, I'll state my hair now, look. That is my Enid Snood done. Yeah, so I'll make a Wednesday one in black. But now I need to pick my next project. I need to pick, I've got a list, don't get me wrong, plenty I want to make. I just need to pick which one I'm going to do now. Because the whole last few months has been this bad boy. There you go. Right, I will link the pattern in case you want to purchase the pattern. You can work this in any weight yarn. I saw somebody on, as I said before, on online doing it in like super duper chenille extra thick chunky in America. But yeah, this is all done on Stylecraft special aran in burgundy and cream, in case you wondered. Yeah, thank you all for watching and for joining me. Have a good week. Hopefully I'll have some bits and bobs arrive. Hopefully a little box of crochet should come this week, to then show you next week, and we'll find out what I'm working on when I see you next time. Have a good week. Take care. Bye.